Hi students, I'm Sheena Narayanan from Learning Factor. So today we'll discuss about hydrocarbons. Okay, so what are hydrocarbons? Hydrocarbons are the compound which contain hydrogen and carbon. Okay, the compounds containing hydrogen and carbon is called as hydrocarbon. Sometimes it may contain functional group also. Okay, so now I'll give you a small introduction about hydrocarbon. So hydrocarbon is of two types. Okay, it is first one is aliphatic compound and second one is aromatic compound. Aromatic compound, I think it is not there in your syllabus, but I'll give you a small thing. I think only benzene structure you have. So I'll say you about benzene. Okay. So what is benzene? Benzene is generally a ring compound. Okay. I'll show, in exam they'll be asking about the structure of benzene. Like draw the structure of benzene. Okay. So the structure of benzene is, see, first you need to draw a hexagon with the help of carbon. See. First you need to draw a hexagon with the help of carbon. Okay, it is a hexagon and there are 6 carbon in it. And next thing we need to do is we need to put alternate double bond. Okay, that is, if you consider you are starting the double bond from here. Okay, the next carbon you need to leave, and from the second carbon you need to put one more double bond, and again you need to leave this and one more double bond here. Okay, so as you all know, the valency of carbon is 4. That is, it will be having 4 bonds around it. That is, in this case, how many bonds are there for this carbon? See, 1, 2, 3. Only 3 bonds are there. The next bond will be connected to a hydrogen. So this is connected to a hydrogen. In same way, all the 6 carbons are having 3 bonds around it. So it needs one more hydrogen for all the carbon. So you need to add all the carbon a hydrogen. So this is the structure of benzene, and the formula will be, what will be the formula? How many carbons are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbon and 6 hydrogens. So the formula for the benzene structure is C6H6. Okay. So in exam when they're asking about draw the structure of benzene and its formula, we need to draw this. It is very simple and you need to write the formula. That is, you need to make a hexagon with carbon and you need to put alternate double bond. You can either start from here or here. It's up to you. Okay, if you are starting from here, you need to put one double bond here, then here, then here. So 3 double bonds in it. That it should be alternate. Okay, then all the carbon will be having a single hydrogen. So this is the structure of benzene. I think in aromatic structure only you have benzene structure. Okay. Now let's come to aliphatic. So aliphatic compounds are of 2 types: saturated and unsaturated. Okay. So for example, when you are studying so hard, like when you are studying for a long time, you will be seeing saying that I am full, I'm saturated, you might be saying. So that is the same meaning here. Saturated means in saturated compounds we cannot add anything. Okay, in saturated compounds we cannot add anything. It is having a single bond. But in the case of unsaturated, we can break the bond and add functional group in that. Okay, so saturated means we cannot add anything. Okay, in unsaturated we can add. And saturated compounds are called as alkanes. Alkane means it is having only single bond between 2 carbon. Okay, the carbon will have single bond between them. Okay, that is saturated. Saturated carbon is called alkanes. Okay, in unsaturated compounds there are 2 type of compounds, that is alkene and alkyne. Okay, alkene means it is called double bond. Okay, when carbon and carbon is having a double bond, it is called as alkene. And when carbon and carbon is having a triple bond between them, it is called as alkyne. Okay, so once again I'll say hydrocarbons are those compounds having carbon and hydrogen in it, and sometimes it may have functional group also. Okay, and hydrocarbons are of two types, aliphatic and aromatic compounds. Aromatic compounds, as I had said, ring structure. Okay, all the aromatic compounds will be ring structure. It will have a ring for sure, but all ring structures are not aromatic. Don't get confused. All aromatic structure, whatever, if you are saying a compound is aromatic, it will have a ring. Okay, okay. So in the aromatic compound, in your syllabus you have benzene. So benzene structure, it is very important, you need to study this. Okay, now in aliphatic compound, it is of two types, saturated compound and unsaturated compound. Saturated compounds are those compounds which are having single bond between them, and unsaturated compounds are those compounds which are having double bond and triple bond. Double bond compounds are called alkene and triple bond compounds are called alkyne. And the last thing and very important one is, see, alkane, the general formula for alkane compounds are CnH2n plus 2. Okay, and for alkene it is CnH2n. Okay, and alkyne, it is CnH2n minus 2. For example, consider a compound having 2 carbon atom. Okay, so C2, N will be 2. Okay, so what will be 2n plus 2? 2 into 2 is 4, 4 plus 2 6. So this is an alkane compound. Okay, alkane having 2 carbon compounds. Same, we'll see here, when alkene having 2 carbon compound, it will be C2 and H2N will be H4. Okay, in this case it will be N will be 2 and 2N will be 4. Okay, when alkyne having 2 carbon atom, it will be C2H, 2n will be 4 and 2n minus 2 is 2. See, so alkane having 2 carbon compound, the formula is C2H6, and alkene having 2 carbon compound, it is C2H4, and alkynes having 2 carbon compound, the formula will be C2H2. Okay, so this is the introduction for hydrocarbon. Next we will see the nomenclature of hydrocarbon.